It's actually really loud down here. I kind of underestimated just how fucking loud the music was and how many people would be down here at 3:30. I mean, I don't know what I expected. It's like prime time. I mean, it's not as bad as what would be at 5 p.m. when all the teenagers come in and steal all the benches, but 3:30 is pretty fucking busy. But yeah, nonetheless, gonna try and get a good session in and show you guys exactly what I do for back and biceps. So I follow a push-pull routine. So I do chest, shoulders, triceps, back and biceps, legs, then breast, and I repeat it. So every week it's like slightly different, but it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, all right, let's just get into it. So I've got half a scoop of my proteins pre-workout, and then I've got half a scoop of some random pump pre-workout. I think it's like Beast Farm or something like that. Fuck knows. Anyway, cheers. Whew. Okay, let's get this shit going. I don't even need the AirPods. We're supplying the good stuff today. Alright, so I prefer to do biceps before back, but that's personal preference. Sometimes I switch up and go back first. So first of all, I'll just grab like some light weights and just get the blood pumping, just for a warm up. So I just got like some 10s here. So I usually wait like 2 minutes in between each set, but considering that's just a warm up, I'll probably wait like 1 minute and I'll just get into the heavy stuff. I like to go heavy straight away, because if I tire myself out on like 15 kg, then there's no way I'm cutting 25, so I'll just go straight in. So my PR is 25 kg curling for I think 10 or 12. But I've lost some weight because I'm cutting, so 6 reps maybe, we'll see. Okay, so we got 8 out, 8 out, yeah, not bad. So I was trying to train till failure, because most of the time when you train till failure, it's not actually failure, it just feels like failure. Because the best thing for your muscles is to go about, I think, 4 reps close to failure, in between like 4 and 0, close to failure. Going to complete actual failure, there's no difference between getting very close to failure, going right to failure. But like I said, most people underestimate their failure anyway, so just go for failure, and then where you've probably gone close. Alright, so now we're gonna do a bit lighter and just get some reps out, maybe go like 20 kg, give that a go. I'll probably just include like the bits where I'm going to failure because you don't want to see the entire set. So yeah. You can also do them sitting down if that's your preference. People like to overcomplicate the gym and tell you about the best exercises for muscle growth. The most important thing is that you're doing what you enjoy, you know, especially if you're new. Later on, you can focus on what the hardest things are, what's going to get you the biggest muscles, what's going to get you looking jacked like Ronnie Coleman. But right now, the most important thing is just actually getting comfortable in the gym and enjoying it. You can worry about that shit later on. It's your guys' DMs on Instagram that motivate me now, mostly, you know, like when I'm working out sometimes. And I'm close to failure. Like, sometimes I feel like being a bit of a pussy and just giving up, you know, honestly. But I remember all the DMs that come in, all the people that are saying shit, and it's like, nah, fuck that, I can't let you guys down anymore. So yeah, thanks for everybody supporting me on Instagram, all that shit, all the DMs, all the, you know, likes, comments, everything. Like, I'm honestly shocked by the support. Like, I went away for a week on holiday and I had a week's worth of videos scheduled, and then I come back to see them like, and I was just like, holy shit, you know, now it's actually possible. So thank you to all of you, I'm eternally fucking grateful. And I also just realized that you can't really see the bottom part of the workout, so let me just do another set, but I'll show you that. I'd like to clarify that I am doing 12 to 15 reps, but I'm just including like the parts where I go to failure, just so it's more entertaining and not dragged out.
You could be the greatest, you could be the the best. You could be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can
So that's bicep curls done, and now we're moving on to preacher curls.
break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
And the next day what I'll do is I'll go for 8 reps again, and then when I reach failure, I'll take a 10 off, and then I'll go to failure again.
Upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. So be it is all I heard him say. You get older, you wild, I was there for younger days. You get better, you'll afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Alright, so this time we're going to stay at the lighter weight that we just used at the end. We're going to wrap that out to failure, then we're going to take another 10 off, and then wrap that out to failure, and then we'll be done with preacher curls.
He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid, I heard him say, when you get older, you're wilder. When live for younger days, you'll be honest and you'll afraid. Lights all pouring down, light a fire they can't put out. Carve your name into those shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores. Don't forsake this life of yours. I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid, I heard him say, he said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was
Alright, so that's preacher curls done. Now we're going to hammer curls. Alright, so I did the 15 kgs, but I realized that my form was lacking a little bit and I wasn't able to get as many reps as I wanted to get in. So never sacrifice your reps and your form for weight. Don't worry about how cool you look. Go lighter, get your form right. It's exactly what I'm going to do now. I don't care if I look like a pussy. I'm going to be hammer curling the 12.5 kgs to failure.
And in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is why we're waiting for. And in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is why we're waiting for. This is where we all came from.
Okay, so in this part of the gym, the music it was just way too loud. So I decided I'd just do a few voiceovers. So this is called the lat pull down. This is to train your back. We're moving on to back now. So I'm doing 4 sets till failure, and a couple of the sets straight after going to failure, I've lowered the weight and then gone for more reps. I'll show you the clips of me going to failure so the video isn't too dragged out. By the way, when you're not at complete failure and your form is compromised, this is what your form should look like. So slightly leaning forward as you go up slowly, and then as you bring it down, you want to lean back, but not lean back to pull the weight. Lean back so you can pull the weight into the right area, slightly above your chest. All right, so next I'm doing cable rows to failure, starting off pretty heavy and then going light straight afterwards. And by the way, please do excuse the faces I pull when I'm training. Like, I know they look kind of silly, but when you're training that hard, it's really hard to just keep a straight face. Alright, so for the last exercise, I'm doing close grip pull downs, going till failure and then going lighter and getting more reps in. Okay, so that was my back and biceps workout. If you have any questions, if you want any advice at all on anything, whether it's muscle gaining, weight loss, anything, DM me on Instagram or leave a comment down below and I'll try to reply to all of them. We'll see how that goes. Right now I'm trying to get through like 100 messages on Instagram, but I'm trying to get there. Thank you everybody who's reaching out and supporting. It means the fucking world to me. So real quickly now, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna down a bunch of protein, because the most important thing straight after your workouts to do is down a shitload of protein. Okay, you want at least 20 grams of protein. You want it to be at least a 1 to 10 ratio of protein to calories. So you don't want to go below 10 grams of protein per 100 calories, especially if you're cutting. If you're bulking, it doesn't matter. But if you're cutting, you want to get at least 10 grams of protein per 100 calories. If you can get 20 grams of protein with 100 calories, then that's even better. My protein shake that I drink is around 100 calories, around 20 grams of protein, so that's really good. And you also want to make sure that it's a complete protein and not a rubbish protein. Some protein shakes are made with complete shit, where it says 20 grams of protein, 20 grams, but really it's like 10 grams. I know if you're vegan, a good one is pea protein. That's what I use because I'm lactose intolerant, but I also do use whey protein and I just deal with the stomach aches. You know, eggs, fish, meat, all of that is good. But yeah, look into complete proteins and make sure you're taking the right one. See you in the next one.